Hey guys, my name is Kevin and welcome back to another video. And finally, time to get back to Ariana Grande with her third album, Dangerous Woman. So this is going to be an interesting review because what I'm going to do for this review, I only listened to this album once, and this is the second time that I'm going to listen to it. And this is going to be an interesting one because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the CD into the TV in front of me, and every single time a track ends, I will pause the CD and then start the video, and then tell all the things that I tell all my opinions about the tracks. So yeah, let's just do it. As I said, I'm going to pause the CD all the time every time a track ends, and then I'm going to say what are my opinions on those tracks. Anyway, so let's put the CD into the TV, and yeah, let's get started. Alright, so I've just started up the CD and listened to the first track, Moonlight. Now this track is a beautiful little love song. It's beautiful. The beat is amazing, and Ariana's singing is beautiful. Don't really have a lot to say about that one. It's just a good track. I really like it. Let's go to the next one. So the second track is the title track, and this one is just really powerful and such. And like yeah, but it's called Dangerous Woman, so of course it has to be like powerful. It's like it's just I just gotta tell you, this is just a good track. The beat is good and everything, and there's also some vocoder voices at the end. And yeah, it's amazing. I really like this one. Let's go to the next one. Right, so the next track is Be Alright, which is this kind of weird deep house track, and it's also it's also the shortest track on the album. And this one is kind of weird, not really one of my personal favorites, but right at the end, right at the perfect time at the end, there was this weird stutter loop that just came out of nowhere, like, and like that was the ending, and that was so weird. So yeah, this is not really one of my personal favorites. It's alright, but whatever. Oh, and what I said on Be Alright, I said the song it's alright, Be Alright, the song it's alright. Kind of a pun intended, no pun intended actually on that one. Anyway, next track is Into You, one of the big singles. This is a really good dance pop track. I just don't really know what to say about this one. I just really like this one. Alright, the next track, Side to Side. Probably one of Ariana's most iconic singles. This is a really good track, I gotta tell you. It also features Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj sings stuff, rap stuff like, "This the new style with the fresh type of flow. Wrist icicle, right dick bicycle." And I'm not even going to say what else she says. It's just way too weird. But yeah, this track is yeah, it's good, I gotta tell you. So the three big singles so far, Dangerous Woman, Into You, and Side to Side, were all really good. And this one's just, this was weird. Probably the weirdest one so far, but whatever. Next one. Alright, so the next track is another track with a rapper. This one's Let Me Love You, featuring Lil Wayne. And just like Best Mistake from My Everything, I think this one's by far also my least favorite off this album. Like, the beat is kind of weird. The intro kind of reminds me of the intro and the outro kind of reminds me of the beginning of Dire Straits' Planet of New Orleans. But this track is really weird. What's really like weird about this track is when at the chorus Ariana starts like stuttering or something, or it's not a stutter edit, I don't know. She goes, "Just let me love you." Oh my goodness. And Lil Wayne, I'm not even gonna try to say what Lil Wayne raps in this song. You just have to find it out for yourselves. So, yeah, this track is kind of weird, and, yeah, let's just move on. Then there's Greedy, which is, another nice little, pop track, kind of like Into You, although not really that catchy. It's still one of my, it's still my favorites list, though. And Ariana's voice is it's good on this one as well. And I just don't really know what to say about this one. It's just a good track, and but most of these tracks, I don't really know what to say about a lot of these tracks. But anyway, on to the next one. Alright, the next track is Leave Me Lonely. This is probably this is the second most beautiful track on the album. The most beautiful on here so far is Moonlight. But like this track this is just a beautiful track. I really like this one. It also features Macy Gray, and her voice is amazing too. And the beat is kind of like one of those soul songs, and it's just really beautiful. I mean, I could count this as like Moonlight Part 2, but it doesn't really sound that much like Moonlight. So yeah, this track is just beautiful, and yeah, I just really like it. Let's move on. And from a nice, beautiful track, we go right back to modern pop. The next track is Everyday featuring Future. This is like an electro pop and trap track. Starts out with these weird horn-like sounds going, and then later on goes on to Ariana saying that one guy's giving her the good shit. I've done that lyric for years. Anyway, and Future, I think it's Future, repeatedly saying every day. It's kind of repetitive, but I still like it, and Future's rapping is nice. And yeah, this is actually one of Ariana's most sexually explicit lyric songs. But yeah, this is still a cool track in its own right. Let's move on. The next track, Bad Decisions, is immediately not one of the better ones. I mean, it's still good, but it has like the beat is kind of, I don't know, Ariana singing is kind of repetitive. She just repeatedly says, "We got that good love" and such, and the beat is alright. This is still a good track, but it's just not in my favorites list. Still a good song though. And the final track, Thinking About You, has one of the most interesting beats on this album. Sounds really cool, I gotta tell you. Ariana singing is nice. And as I said, the beat is really cool. Probably the coolest beat on this album. I actually don't know. But I do have one problem with this track, and that is that not only is it the final track, but it's bad because it's the final track. Because at the end it just abruptly cuts off. Like you have this really nice beat going on, and then at the end, after like this big whoop kind of sound effect, it just cuts off and it ends the album. But whatever, I still really like this track. So yeah, overall on this album. Yeah, this album is pretty good. I don't think it's as good as My Everything, but yeah, it is still a really good album. It's a bit better than Yours Truly, but as I said, not as good as My Everything. But still, I still really recommend you listen to this album. And yeah, I guess that's it for this review. Overall, I'm feeling an 8.3 out of 10. Favorite tracks: Moonlight, Dangerous Woman, Into You, Side to Side. Greedy, Leave Me Lonely, Everyday, Thinking About You. Least favorite track is Let Me Love You. But of course, this is all just my opinion. You can feel free to disagree with it. But if you have any opinions, just leave them in the comments below. And like and subscribe if you're new, because I don't know why. This is just the new things I'm going to do. Sometimes I'm going to do some album reviews and such. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. See you next time.